What do I do with this now? Welcome entrepreneurs and welcome back proprietors. You are now tuned in to season 2, episode 5 of Proprietor Chronicles, a vlog following me on my journey to financial freedom. You saw how much softer that me was. I'm not doing the like you saw last week, so different week, different Steve. So I am fully into my 9-to-5 job right now, still trying to find time and still trying to understand my schedule so that I have time for Proprietor, I have time for Hum, I have time for my family, I have time for my friends and shit like that. And it's fucking hard, man, because by the time I get home and eat and all that shit, it's probably like 7 o'clock. I probably need to get to sleep. Going forward, by like 11:30 latest, it's 10:55 right now. I still have a video to edit, so I haven't learned my lesson yet, but it's tough, just the time management and setting a routine and sticking to it and coming home and not going on fucking Twitter for half an hour, not going on YouTube for 45 minutes and shit like that. Just coming home, eating, maybe taking like a 15-minute break, whatever, but then to getting to fucking work because the time is limited and I really don't have an option. It's either I figure out this whole time management thing or I fail. And I feel like a lot of bosses these days, just in general, I've had bosses for 8 years, ever since I was working as a delivery driver making like $3 a fucking hour. So many bosses I feel like want the worker to adjust to the boss instead of the boss adjusting to the worker. And my thing with that is the workers make the boss look good. The boss doesn't make the workers look good. So if the boss wants themselves to look good, they should train the workers properly and they should be emotionally intelligent and they should just have an understanding of how to relay their message correctly and tailored to each worker. Some employees like a meaner boss that like to tell them exactly what the fuck to do, and some employees like a boss who just likes to leave them alone and let them do their shit. So it just depends on the employee for bosses, and I try to act differently with a lot of the people that I've managed over the years, whether it's Skyscraper or Proprietor or Hum or anything like that. But it's just something that I think all bosses should be looking at, because workers feel some type of way when you're mean to somebody who likes nice bosses, and at the same time, if you're nice to somebody who likes mean bosses, the employees are going to take advantage of you. So it's just about understanding that and then adjusting how you manage people on a person-by-person basis instead of a, hey, well, this is how I do it, so you either get with it or get lost. And for everyone who's going to say, I get it, the boss pays you, so you should kind of do whatever you can to adjust and all the shit. But at the same time, like, the boss is the one who is successful if the company is successful. The boss is the one who gets fired and gets blamed if a lot of the shit doesn't work. It's their vision. It's their thing. So when they're not doing that and when shit isn't working, they should really be looking at themselves a lot more than they are. What do I do with this now? So the New York Knicks have traded Kristaps Porzingis to the Dallas Mavericks, essentially in return for cap space. I was in a meeting at work for like an hour, got out, looked at my phone, and saw that breaking New York Knicks trade Kristaps Porzingis, and I almost didn't believe it because it came so randomly, even though that there were some trade rumors for him going to New Orleans in exchange for Anthony Davis, but nothing like of the Mavericks that I saw. And maybe there was something, but I was at work, so I don't know. But they traded Kristaps. Kristaps is a bitch for requesting a trade and telling them he's not happy. He knew the team was going to suck. He knew what this whole year was going to be, just a rebuilding year. And in the summer, they would have had cap space for one major free agent. But he just couldn't wait it out. He's not even healthy. He's still making his way back. He's not going to be playing on the Mavericks until who knows even if he's going to be playing at all this year. So really disappointed with how that breakup went down. Just everything for cap space. And after the trade, Porzingis tweeted out a gif of him and Luka Doncic, who is now his teammate. And like they were dapping each other up and smiling or whatever. No mention of thank you New York. Nothing like that. He did it hours later. I think like 2 hours later, after everybody was shitting on him. It was just kind of tough to see that, you know, you love a player, you welcome them as one of New York's own, and then they have a problem with the organization, and then they don't respect the fans enough to even just send out like a thank you New York for so much or whatever. And he tweeted something later, like I said, but it was such like a PR thing, like thankful for New York for everything you guys have done for me and my family.
thank you. Or it was some bullshit like that. Like, don't even tweet that. We're not stupid. Like, mad annoying. But now it's on to this summer, so if the Knicks get Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, it's worth it. If they don't get Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, or Kevin Durant and Kawhi or Jimmy Butler, two big name free agents, this is going to go down as one of the worst trades ever, especially if Porzingis comes back healthy and he starts playing like how he was before he got injured. But I'm just trying to kind of wake up. I went out last night in the city for two of my friends' birthdays. And I had a conversation with one of my friends, and it was really interesting. I was just telling him about how I'm struggling with the whole time management thing, with my 9 to 5 now, with working on Proprietor, with, you know, having relationships, with spending time with my family, with all, like, everything. And I told him about how I seriously feel like I could make everything work if I stopped watching YouTube videos for 45 minutes every day. If I stopped going on Twitter for an hour every day and just focused and did all this shit. And he was saying, you might need that. That might be what kind of gives you that escape, even though it's temporarily, to just focus on what you need to focus on. And even if that cuts into your sleep, even if that means that you do less for Proprietor, like, you need to kind of reprioritize and see what helps you and what you hope can help you. And it really, like, kind of hit me this morning, because I was a little drunk last night, but it hit me this morning because it's 4:40 right now, and I still haven't done the things that I need to do today. And again, it's the 2 hours on Twitter. It's all this shit. Something needs to fucking change, man. I don't know if I necessarily need that, but I need some type of escape that doesn't take up all of my time and at the same time is beneficial to me in the long run. So I'm gonna rethink my whole time management scheme, and especially with this checklist. I told you guys that I was doing the grade A, B, C thing. That's not working. So what I'm thinking is lowering expectations, doing one thing every day that I have to do, no matter what, I have to do it. And then one thing that it would be nice to do. So I'm going to try that this week. We'll see on the next episode how it goes. And hopefully it works well, man, because I'm really, really struggling. I haven't even posted a single piece of content on Proprietor today. And it's 4:41 now. I don't know the last time that happened. So, I mean, I'm going to post something, but it's just crazy because I'm not even following the editorial calendar at this point. But anyway, let me go work. I'm going to end the video here. Drop a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe for more videos just like this and to see what else happens in my fucking crazy time management fucking life. And see you guys next week. Peace.